know, the Senator May, who was little country, he with the UNCN, the PRO.
Yes, yes.
Me, he's the PRO, yeah.
Yes.
At first, I wasn't sure which party was on.
Ah,
but,
okay.
You know, all we heard from him was just, you know, something that, you know, people were a little curious as to what's the reason behind it. And then we just heard, you know, the Prime Minister's comments about the Venezuela issue, which was a little controversial, the statement. But overall, you know, the initiative to implement officers in the schools to really curtail and put a stop to the issues in schools, that's a positive, a big positive. And it seems as though they really invested time and effort into addressing any form of corruption or hindrance in any units, which I would say is extremely important and should be number one on the list. So it seems as though they're doing that. And then I hope, and they did the artificial intelligence program with Be Mobile for the youths.
Right.
So I really hope to see, as a citizen, I hope to see more good work from this current administration to promote the type of life that we all really actually want to enjoy objectively. You know, a life of equal opportunity, equal rights, and happiness. That is my personal, that will make me feel good as a citizen. You know, to wake up every day, to walk around, just to be in a country that is totally about equality, equal opportunity, and peace and prosperity. So to you and the program and the station here, keep up the good work, please, because you all play an integral part in providing a platform for citizens to voice their opinions.
All right, no problem.
So thanks for the time, man, and really appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks a lot for your contribution, member. Also, yesterday I think I would have seen an article. There was actually one incident in a school. Would it have been in a REMA, where a teacher and a student would have had an altercation? And actually, that particular school is one of those schools that did not have those police officers. I guess when they were doing the evaluations of the schools, it wasn't determined, or whoever had to determine, you know, whether or not to send officers within that school. Yeah, but I think it's expected that, you know, you're gonna have those one-off incidents, whether police officers are there or not. It's not going to be a perfect world. You're not gonna always, you know, have students always behaving themselves and not, you know, probably jump out of character, probably lose it, you know, act out of emotions. So these things would occur. So I don't think that, you know, it should be a huge alarm. I think that
in short, this is what I have to say.
Obviously, I'm sure that the minister and his team would look into it.
Some grudges and
if it is that school needs to have police present, I'm sure that they are going to make that arrangement.
More than ever we must show.
But I don't think there's anything to lose any sleep over, you know.
And production to build a strong and better nation.
But we still advise that students, you know, conduct themselves properly and parents to continue to
hand in hand.
instill morals and values into your children's lives
Sister,
and encourage them to conduct themselves, carry about themselves in a respectful way. Have that discipline, have that, you know. Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome. Hello, good afternoon. Member, are you there? Hello. Okay, I'm not hearing you, member. I'm not too sure what is going on there. Yeah.
forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we should.
Just about actually 7 minutes to the hour 1 o'clock.
More than ever.
I have some bills to pay at the top of the hour.
Tolerance.
So I am actually gauging now to go and pay those bills, and then I'm gonna come back with more. And we're gonna get into a topic in the next hour, so you guys could definitely look out for that. By the meantime, keep it locked. Enjoy your lunch if you're eating right now. The ones that just taste your food and you're like, oh, it's just food missing a little pepper. Yeah, that's me. You forget the pepper sauce home. Somebody eat out your pepper sauce in the fridge. You guys enjoy your lunch. Let me go and pay these bills, and then I'm going to come back with more right here on the Street Council.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do the own.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Light up your weekends at Vibes Nightclub, Tobago's hottest spot. 3 epic nights of music and energy await every Thursday. Karaoke Thursdays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Grab the mic, unleash your inner star, and sing all night. Beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and giveaways for the best singers. Every Friday, Limers Fridays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Vibes with your crew and enjoy beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and 2 White Oak for $25. Every Saturday, Raw Saturdays. Everything goes, nothing but good vibes. Free entry and an all-star DJ cast to bring the vibes. Vibes Nightclub is where Tobago shines. Join us Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for music, fun, and unforgettable nights. Don't miss out. Your weekend starts at Vibes. Transform your soups and stews with the rich flavor of Lion Brand Split Peas Powder. Packaged in a handy, easy-to-use pouch. It's never been simpler to add depth and nutrition to your meals. Whether it's a cozy family dinner or a small line with close friends, Lion Brand Split Peas Powder helps you create delicious dishes that bring people closer. Elevate your cooking and share the goodness with those you love. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmonies. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody sing it.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry on Friday evenings from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective, and you will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, to love, have mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 610-4673.
Planning your Tobago getaway? Choose the highest Google-rated car rental company on the island, O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago. Located just minutes from the A&R Robinson International Airport, at O'Neill, we pride ourselves on being the most tech-savvy car rental company in Tobago. Our process is 100% digital. No paperwork, no long lines. From easy pickup to seamless returns, renting a car in Tobago has never been simpler. WhatsApp us now at 1-868-361-1042 to book your vehicle. Don't forget to mention promo code RADIO2 to receive a 5% discount on your rental. Send a WhatsApp message to 1-868-361-1042 today. That's 1-868-361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals Tobago, the easiest, most reliable car rental experience on the island.
Vehicle availability is subject to change. Driver must be at least 25 years old and have a valid driver's license to book. For more information, visit www.rentalcartobago.com.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast, heard every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM radio. Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on the Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, TMC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause they don't know we were the crown. Say we want KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we hold our vibe, and let we join together because KFC is life. It's a big deal.
Say we want KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launch from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Are you ready to elevate your baking game? Try Lion Brand Self-Rising Flour, now in our convenient and eco-friendly pouch packaging. With just the right balance of flour and baking powder, our self-rising flour takes the guesswork out of baking. Whether you're whipping up fluffy pancakes for the kids or baking a delicious cake for that special occasion, Lion Brand Self-Rising Flour helps you create not just food, but connections that bring people together. Bake more, worry less, and share the goodness. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
Lovers ride, meet me on the lovers ride. On the boat ride, lovers ride. Meet me on the lovers ride. Ayoy, lovers ride. Meet me on the lovers ride. Meet me on the lovers ride. Meet me on the lovers ride. Hey, Doreen, darling, let me take you out tonight with me on a boat ride. Where the atmosphere is right, Doreen, darling, let's go on this lovers boat ride. Oh, music playing, all them lovers dancing and you and me romancing. Having yourself a good time, do darling. Let's go on a lovers boat ride. Oh, meet me on the boat ride. You and me will be jamming all night. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. Meet me on the boat ride. You and me will be jamming all night. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. Sugar honey, it's a long time I looking for a woman like you. I will never deceive you, sugar honey. Let's go on this lovers boat ride. Make you happy. That is all I want to do. I will never hurt you. 'Cause I'm in love with you, sugar honey. Let's go on that lovers boat ride. Meet me on the boat ride. You and me will be jamming all night. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. Meet me on the boat ride. You and me will be jamming all night. Until morning. Like you turtled up tight. Want to hear you say, don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady. Don't rock it, baby. Just keep it steady.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All rise, all rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM. Your speakers of the House, Anderson and Hashim.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way.
All rise.
All right.
Is putting more.
All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
So good afternoon once again, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to all our members. Ooh, I'm seeing outside getting a little more dark. Those dark clouds are there.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say.
Let me say good afternoon to all our members logged on our website, www.thestreet919fm.com. Don't forget that you could carry the Street 919 FM everywhere that you're going.
More than ever,
where you can listen to us and also see us live as well. Good afternoon to all our members logged on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that the Street Council is in session, yeah?
That is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah.
12 minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock. And just a reminder that today seems to be a repeat of yesterday. It may just be that of a lot of rain. So please.
Differences let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will.
Take that precaution.
Because now more than ever we must show.
Walk with your umbrella, walk with your sweater.
Tolerance and production.
I saw a couple persons yesterday literally had to pull on the side of the road because they went through some water.
Foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
And it was Aqua and one of those more newer model Kia. Some of those electric vehicles and so forth. These hybrid vehicles. So take your time through. Those areas that might be covered with some water and so forth, yeah.
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian.
So let's dive into our topic for today.
Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main.
So yesterday on the eve of the 9/11, the United States was left reeling by the shocking assassination of a well-known activist, Charlie Kirk. Today also marks the 25th anniversary of the 9/11, a day that changed global security forever. But what does all that mean for us here in our small island nation? If a country like the US, with its vast resources, intelligence systems, and security agencies, could not prevent this latest attack, what does that say about our own risk exposure? Let's take a closer look at the growing instability in neighboring Venezuela and ask whether our borders and security mechanisms are truly strong enough to protect us. Right now, we are living under a state of emergency. Could it be tied to similar threats? Perhaps even plotting attempts against ministers or high-ranking officials here at home? I want to hear from you, our members, our listeners of the Street 919 FM, our listeners of the Street Council. Do you feel secure? Are we doing enough to safeguard our borders and our leaders? Or are we leaving ourselves open to dangers that we may not be ready for? So I'd like you guys to call in, share your views. Those numbers again are 3420081 and also 4665391, and you can also utilize WhatsApp, whether you're calling on WhatsApp or send a voice note. Yeah. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
DJ Anderson.
Good afternoon.
Nice topic, man. DJ Anderson, we can't protect ourselves right now. Do you know that? In our home, we cannot protect ourselves. How could we protect ourselves as them big thing like US and Venezuela, the type of forces those people have? We are not secure. We are not secure. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution. You know, today marking such a significant day for the United States, celebrating 25 years of that 9/11 incident. It definitely is a shocker to have seen Charlie Kirk, you know, assassinated, a political assassination as they are calling it, you know. Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome.
Hey, DJ Anderson, just to answer the quick question one time. You know, as an average citizen, we mightn't really know, you know, from the source what is really entering our borders. We might only know what we see on the news. So based on what we have been seeing on the news, and I think sometimes when we have conversations now, we also might need to kind of contextualize prior to this new administration and what we have been seeing thus far. The most you could really say is it seems as though, you know, this current administration has been putting steps in place to, you know, correct that. We still in ISO every day on certain platforms like the only tape. They show us the statistics of what has been recovered throughout the country with their efforts. So once again, and you know, they're taking steps to deport some illegal immigrants, and they're talking about the Cedros conversation. So we've seen the Prime Minister comments on, you know, what's going on regional waters. So the best answer I could give it seems as though this administration is putting steps in place to, you know, fix the border issue. That's the best I can say.
So, in your honest opinion, would you say that we are doing enough to safeguard our borders and also our leaders, persons who are holding high offices? Are we doing enough?
To secure.
And I don't want us to look at only this administration. This administration is still very new. I'm talking about generally. I mean, this administration is not the first time that they have gotten this opportunity to be in office. They have been in office before, right? I am talking about overall. Years go by. Look at where we are today. Have we done enough? Are we doing enough?
Well, I think I understand the question.
And when you look at before you go, and when you look at countries like America, countries like China, countries like Russia, and these countries and the sort of technology that they have, the sort of security that they have, and yet you hear of this incident that happened yesterday of the unfortunate death, the assassination of someone that has supported the president and so forth, Mr. Donald Trump, and you saw exactly what occurred to him. Then when you look at
the unfortunate one?
Correct. He was assassinated yesterday. I'm not too sure if you're aware of it.
Donald Trump?
No, not Donald Trump.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking about Charlie Kirk, who is a activist. You could probably look him up, but he was a great supporter of Donald Trump, and he was given he was at a seminar yesterday, you know, and they shot him.
Wow.
So if an incident like that, what I'm saying is, if an incident like that could occur in a country like America, what does that say for us? You know, we being under an SOE. You heard everything in the media. You heard all that was said. Why the SOE? There was attempts to take out certain high-profile persons within our country and so forth. But do we really have the resources? Are we in the position? Are we doing enough to safeguard the population overall and also our leaders and so forth? You get me?
Okay. Well, yeah. No, I understand the question, and I took my time and listened, and I appreciate the small examples they give as context for me to think about. The first point, honestly, I would say, is we have had a wedge, because yesterday would I say not only this current administration, which is new, and who have also been in leadership before, but they say the ratio of this current administration in leadership to the other one is heavily skewed. You know, I start with the initial definition of why would you want to be in office? Why would you want to be in a position of leadership? And I would think as a genuine love of country, you know, not for personal, you know, agenda. So
right.
We start with and I only say that first because we have heard, you know, when one administration come in, they kind of try to see about their own personal issues. We have heard that. So that could create, you know, some people come in and they kind of scrap what the first people was doing. So not to stay too long, with all of that said and all more that we could say, do I feel this current or the system, because you see, we have revolving doors between two parties. So in the last administration, I would say not so much, you know, because the every day when you turn on the news, you're hearing about something every day, you know, and that can be reality, you know. So I feel like coming a little closer to what you might be asking. You know, I think it starts with us as a person, as a people. You know, I test you on the right side of the law, and it's not hard. You know, the difficulty I as a citizen have been having is in the workplace. You know, not to stretch too far, but I have no problem staying on the right side of the law. You know, what we need to look at is persons who making it hard for you to stay on the right side of the law. And I think that's the source situations. Because if it have nothing preventing you from staying on the right side of the law, then if you put yourself on the wrong side of the law, then you have a lot more questions to answer. You need to explain. It come like if you, as a parent, you paying for the books, all the resources for your child or children. You're making sure they could reach your school. You make sure you prepare meals for them. You know, everything you need. Then if the teacher in the report book puts you're not paying attention in class, you're talking while the teacher talking, you're disrupting us, then as a parent, I want to know why you conducting yourself like that, because you have all you need. You don't have any excuses. You know, so great question you asked me, but the great conversation. I hope I answered, but I'll continue to listen.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution, member. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
DJ Anderson, I think that the callers on them is not with social media, sir. That video is all over Facebook and social media and thing, you know. That is not an assassination on DJ Anderson. That was the man was talking, the man just took out a gun and bust the man in front of people. I think the street 9, you could share that video, but let us see. That actually is DJ Anderson.
Yeah, I don't think I want to share that video, but it's all over. That person could see it, but the person wasn't in the crowd, though. I'm not too sure what you saw, but it's like they.
I saw the man take out the gun and bust the man just on front of him, boy.
All right, okay, all right, no problem. Thanks for the information, though. Thanks. Now, based on what is coming out from the states is that they are stating it as a political assassination. Yeah. Hi. Good afternoon. Remember, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Clarkson B.
I really to you and I like that. The state in Trinidad, if you could burn down, we jamming still. You remember that tune?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Okay. Thanks. So it doesn't matter what happened in Trinidad and Tobago. We jamming still.
Come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us.
You see, I am very concerned. When I hear about incidents like this, and then looking at our country, and let me see if I could break it down just a little more. You know, you're living within an area, and you don't want anyone to just be trespassing on your property. There are certain things that you will do to help to prevent persons from even considering or thinking about trespassing on your property. So you may put up signage, you will do a fence, you may even get yourself security cameras, you may buy yourself or have a pet, a dog. You would take measures to protect your surroundings as much as possible to prevent persons from looking in or seeing something that might burn their eyes. So you will try to protect your borders, your surroundings.
I say that is the main one.
And something that really took me by surprise is a video that I saw, and I'm sharing that video with you all. So for the ones that are on YouTube, yeah, you all always have that treat, because we normally once we have context and we have videos, we will show it to you all so that you guys will be able to see as well. But I want you guys to take in this short video, very short, as just to add more context to the conversation and just to keep you thinking. Where does Trinidad and Tobago stand when coming to protecting our citizens, protecting our leaders, protecting
It's the time to come home and do something. Instead of
persons who hold that high office?
Because now,
so I'm just asking you guys to hold up on the phone calls just for a minute. Let me play this video so that it will add some context, and then I'm gonna start back taking the phone calls. Right? So you guys log on to the YouTube channel or to our website and taking this short video. Yeah.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session. On the all rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session. On the Street 919 FM.
This is the one Coast Guard vessel that's patrolling the southwest peninsula of Trinidad and Tobago right now, and it doesn't have gas. And see just on the whole jetty, and if you look really hard, you can see what you call the bullnose, which is the end of Venezuela. It's very, very close to where we are in Cedras. So we really need to come up with a plan. The government needs to come up with a plan of what they're going to do, because people here are sitting ducks, and it's really important now that tensions are escalating and people are not the wise of what could happen and how they could be protected were anything to happen. So.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
So those numbers again are 3420081 and also 4665391. Now the video I showed was a video of Michaela Pandey, and what a coincidence that she posted this about, I think it was a day ago.
In short, this is what I have to say.
She visited Cedros
and grudges,
and she showed the boat
come, let us sit and try to
that the Coast Guard are using to patrol the borders in Cedros.
Ever we must show.
And I'm not too sure what sort of boat was the name of that boat, but to me it looks like a pirogue. And I'm like, really, this is what we're using to secure our borders in Cedros? Generally, not even just Cedros, but that's what we're using. Like, you know. Then when I saw the assassination of Charlie Kirk in the United States, all what is happening in Venezuela and America, Venezuela being one of our closest neighbors, I really just needed to ask our members, ask all the listeners of Trinidad and Tobago, the Street 919 FM, what are we doing? Are we really prepared to deal?
For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build.
With any serious attempts,
we surely will.
Whether it be persons within Trinidad and Tobago or outside, are we in a position to really deal with any threats? Are we doing enough to protect us?
Strong and better nation.
All of us.
I say,
and I am not here to blame the current administration and say that they're doing enough. That is not my agenda today. I am not casting blame on the Homeland Security Minister at present, the Minister of Defense. No. For my 30 how much years on this earth here, I have seen so much, and I honestly think that we should be in a better place when coming to security. When coming to securing our persons, securing our citizens, securing our people, our loved ones.
It's putting more effort and less play. Because now
I don't know about you, but I'm hurt.
We must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say,
and we need to be very careful when we want to flex our muscles, when we want to show off our strength, when reality is we're using a pirogue.
And let us build a nation together.
We're using a tiny boat that you just saw to patrol Cedros, which you could literally see Venezuela. A part of Venezuela, you could literally see it in Cedros. The layman term. Are you serious?
This also goes for every Trinbagonian.
We serious?
Who going to live in a foreign land?
Nah, man.
Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now more than ever we must show.
So again, I invite you guys to be a part of the conversation today.
Tolerance.
Be a part of the show. Tell me your views.
Strong and better nation.
What you think? Are we doing enough? And if we're not doing enough, what are your suggestions? Because I know that most of us, we have good ideas, you know. We have some great ideas as well. Let me take this one. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Yeah, yes, man. Good afternoon, Dr. Anderson.
Good afternoon, President.
Yeah, I realize Dr. Dream on the job somewhere.
Yeah, he is absent today.
Yeah, but I noticed something. Anyway, good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon, God. God, you're hearing the program, eh? And you're hearing Anderson asking if we secure. And just that. Yeah, that's yeah. And you also have to ask again eventually, there's no, if we serious. I didn't feel so, no? Because, let me go back to some years ago. Because I remember jump high, jump low, they could say what they wanted. Who is who and who ain't who? That's why you have to ask if we serious. Because I remember we had boats and things and what was manning the seas and things and some time ago. And somewhere along in the news and thing, I remember somebody dismantle them thing and take away the thing from in the sky and all them bacchanal day. I don't know what, to the best purpose it would have do today. But then I recognizing that the same people who are asking the Americans to come and help and this and that and who they talk about the thing don't happen on the sea, there's happening on the land and all kind of bacchanal. Yeah. You don't ask a question like what you asking this. I find like people really here in Trinidad not serious and all the talk I just talk about organizing and get yourself together. Like people really not serious to really come out of the ruthlessness that we in, and it has some people when they come out, I hear you talk something the other morning. When I hear I have people who they can't talk, but they like to complain on others. And if they can't talk and better they don't make no comment. I ain't gonna call on him. The person gonna know themselves because people like to say president, I can't take on this and turn up the radio and all kind of bacchanal. And I just know I ain't not turning off them. But I listening that they can't even answer a good question. So plenty of way out there, according to you, better they don't even bother to comment because they sound really different. I wouldn't even say those. I would say different. But in truth, according to you, we are serious. I will even Dr. Anderson. Plenty of we are serious.
Thank you so much for your contribution, member. So those numbers again are 342-0081, 4665-391.
Short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
And for those that don't know who is Charlie Kirk,
because this is our land.
Charlie Kirk was, he was assassinated, but he was a conservative political activist and founder of the Turning Point USA. Yeah. He was shot and killed on September 10th, 2025, while speaking at the Utah Valley University at a public event known as Prove Me Wrong. He was hit by a single bullet in his neck. The shooter is still unidentified. Authorities declared it as a political assassination.
For our country,
there was wide condemnation across U.S. Political parties citing concerns over escalating politically motivated violence.
Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance.
And as I say, if a place like America
to build a strong and better nation,
which we love to copy from,
that is the main foundation.
Imagine something like this is happening on the eve of a 9/11, which showed a breakdown in their security,
And let us build a nation together.
which showed a loophole within their security. Today marking their 25th anniversary. What does that say? Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
The killer Pandey, where was she when the COVID? To come out to help, to talk, to say something, because she is the leader of the party. She is the leader of the party. Where was she at that time? One. And two, she going in party on what she father do. Mother and child have, let the child have its own. She had to go on herself. And when the children's the life on was surpassed and PNM, I wasn't really thinking Beckles would not stand for that. Where was she when they did not support the children life fund? That is the same children life, right? No leader of none of the parties, neither the PNM, didn't beg for nothing for Trinidad and Tobago. Kamala beg in there send money and send the vaccine. Kamala beg America send money, and then what did with all that American money? Send bed. People were dying without oxygen, and the PNM government didn't study nothing. I am family in it. Robert Amal was in it. And where was Michaela Pandey? You want to talk about U.S., but if all you could skate on a coconut shell to reach America or England, or to go in, or to want to go, why? Why you leave Trinidad? Why you didn't go to study in Jamaica and you went to England? Eh? So Michaela Pandey is a worse. How much she ever did for Christmas before she come up for election? How much? How much she helped people before? How much the PNN ever give? Wait. The boy had one, he get some cheap underwear and cheap back. So them so can't talk with I am. If you do something good, you're good. If you are good, you are good. So share nobody.
All right. Why do we always try to shoot the messenger? Why don't we ever just look and see exactly what the issue is instead of always attacking the messenger? What does Michaela Pandey leaving this country to go and study anywhere around the world have anything to do with her visiting a certain area and commenting on what she saw? This has nothing to do with your party affiliations. Come on. We could literally sit down and have a moment to really think about what we want to say before we just, call in the radio station to just talk and say anything about party. Nobody's here to talk about PNM or UNC or what is the party? Something Front? Is it Patriotic Front? Nobody's here for that. please understand that after campaigning and after election is done, we the people are looking to be able to move forward, to progress. When I leave this radio station, I don't have a security detail. I don't know about some of you, but apparently you all have. Some of these persons who have, they already have security details and so forth. They comfortable, it's us. It's the normal citizen who have to leave their homes, leave their business places. Have to be looking over their shoulders, eh? So the question again, are we doing enough to protect our borders? Are we doing enough to protect our citizens?
Now the election bacchanal.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Yeah, boy. Good
afternoon.
After I spent time with our lady, they never bring it on now. Well, you know, yesterday, when I was on the air, we had a women's CPL going on.
Right, yes.
Start to say we lost.
Gosh, boy, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Well, what we going to do, boy? We lost a bit. Anyhow, the Royals are the current defending champions, and they have some very good players there. So let me count that as we lost. We may not make the finals in the women.
When I heard the captain was out on injuries, you know, I sorry to say it, and I was saying, boy, right, okay, good.
Nah, there are some very good players.
But I know they have players. Yes, they do. They do.
But surprises to say, well, I know I was wishing and hoping that the Ghana Amazon Warriors lost last night.
Hey, I was celebrating. I was excited.
Okay, well, they lost. They lost last night to the Falcons, who put up a good shirt. The first time Ghana make 99 in a long way.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was amazed.
That was the lowest score of the tournament thus far.
Correct.
Following up on 109. And when I say we, I mean TPR, sorry, not me. Right? So, the interesting thing, I had somebody call me last night about a person and say, you know what? Barbados should beat TKR. I said, why? He said, well, if that happened, Ghana can't make the playoff. You understand?
Yeah.
Well, we go wait and see. We go wait and see. we go wait and see. That is all we could do for now. Now, your question about security. I think some efforts are being made. Now, we have to take what the politicians tell us.
Right.
We don't know. We don't see these things. We don't know the details, etc. But if they say we're making some headway, But everybody should come on board and help. Just like school violence. The former Minister of Education says, why you didn't put Arima North School in the cadre of school, in the number of schools that were selected for the policing.
No, right? Remember, to be honest, I really don't want to hear from Miss Nyan, you know, to be very honest. You know. I have seen her there for how many years? And every year when schools reopen, the amount repairs that was never done and so forth. And when you look at it versus our current Minister of Education, whether they probably hiding it or not, there's a big difference. There's a big difference.
Ignore that quality background, right? And I hear Mr. Imbo tell the constituents last night that stick breaking we hear is why we lost the election. You understand? So now we come in to admit that we didn't listen to all you. We didn't listen to the people on the ground, and that is why we lost the election. And that is the same man who told me a few years ago, I raised gas about 5 times, and only I say nothing. Only I do nothing. You understand? So, politicians tell the people what they want them to hear, and all of them will stop, yeah. They don't take nothing and evaluate it. All sides have politicians like that. They just tell you what they want to hear, and don't take time to sit down with a fine-tooth comb and do what is necessary. But that is life. All right.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution, member. You know, and yesterday I heard the Third Empire, you know, they were talking about everything has politics. And I totally agree, everything does have politics in it. So if you're saying that you don't want no part to deal with politics, because it's like you're literally telling yourself one truth. You know, everything has politics in it.
Discipline, tolerance, and production.
But you see, when coming to politics, we're coming to government leaders, persons who have to lead our nation.
That is the main.
That definitely has a morality of itself, of its own. And I am every day, I see it more and more.
And let us build a nation.
That you see this thing called democracy. All Saints. You see all Saints Day? You have to light a candle and for democracy. So All Saints Day, right? They just light the candle, right? Because it's no way to be found. You know our team song? Let's build a nation together. But you know what? Every day, right here on this station here, I tend to realize that a lot of us don't understand about working together, trying to build something together. It's always, well, you was there for 9 years and you was there more than me and blah blah blah. All these persons within a government, they getting their salary on time, you know. When you are working for paycheck to paycheck, these people are comfortable, eh? So who we really fighting? Who we really fighting, Trinidad and Tobago? Who we really fighting, members? Anyways, let me go and pay some bills and then we're gonna come back in the next hour with more. Alright, keep it locked to the Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
It's easy on a Sunday morning. Tune in to Street 91.9 FM at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. with Minister Corey Joseph and the Youth Empowerment Foundation as we inspire you, motivate you, and educate you to achieve your dreams and purpose. Live your best life now. Support our vision and programs at any Republic Bank, the Youth Empowerment Foundation, account number 0902-3963-3931. For prayer, counseling, and social outreach, WhatsApp 1-868-701-5555 or call 273-1998. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Think big. God has a plan for your life. There is destiny inside of you screaming to come out.
Sponsored by 5RI Hardware, 50 Norfolk Street, Belmont, and Anderson Trinidad and Tobago Limited, Charlo Farm, Olton, Tres Arima.
Tell a friend Charlo Farm is bringing all the flavor with none of the inconvenience. We offer dehydrated pimento flakes, shadow benny and signature seasoning, blend with garlic, ginger, thyme, pimento, shadow benny. All ingredients are locally green and feature additives, preservatives or added sodium, and with a shelf life of 2 years once stored properly. You cannot go wrong. Call us at 763-0992. That's 763-0992. Flavor your pot with Charlo Farm.
Fire Mood Fridays on the Street 919 FM with yours truly, MC Duke and Selector Kochi. All genres of music from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Make it a date and don't be late. Rock and come in. Fire Mood Fridays, Club 919 FM. You don't know.
Don't miss Furniture Plus Inventory Blowout Sale. Get up to 65% off in-store and online. Enjoy massive savings on furniture, appliances, and more. Hurry, this deal won't last. Shop now and save big at Furniture Plus.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under Commanding General Yohana. We will be live on the streets, 91.9 FM, every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Officer Sawapya Allah and Officer Mathkoya.
West to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
ISUPK, under Commanding General Yohana, live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets, 91.9 FM.
Light up your weekends at Vibes Nightclub, Tobago's hottest spot. 3 epic nights of music and energy await every Thursday. Karaoke Thursdays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Grab the mic, unleash your inner star, and sing all night. Beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and giveaways for the best singers. Every Friday, Limers Fridays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Vibes with your crew and enjoy beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and 2 White Oak for $25. Every Saturday, Raw Saturdays. Everything goes, nothing but good vibes. Free entry and an all-star DJ cast to bring the vibes. Vibes Nightclub is where Tobago shines. Join us Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for music, fun, and unforgettable nights. Don't miss out. Your weekend starts at Vibes.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say that.
It's in the feeling in our we talk. It's in the meaning in our spot. It is the thing that sets us apart. Who we are. Cause the rhythm of life keeps pumping. Together going strong. No matter what, we keep things flowing. Before we will go all in. Our hands up in the sky. Celebrating. Come let your rhythm flow.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Hi there.
I'm Lester Suplal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John
every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember,
every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and every Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
live on the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Yeah. success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah. Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Welcome back, members, and all listeners of the Street 919 FM. The Street Council, yes, we are in session. 16 minutes passing of 2 o'clock. And I understand that Central is experiencing some rain as well. So to those on the highways and byways, please take your time on the nation roads.
Discipline, tolerance, and production to build.
Let me also say good afternoon to all the police officers locked on. I saw them out in their numbers yesterday, trying to help to, alleviate some of the congestions within Port of Spain, all around by the prisons and so forth. So good afternoon going out to you all. As we continue exactly where we paused, because I had to pay those bills. But if you have just joined us, let me just
The key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard.
read over our council editorial for today. What we're discussing today, and it's all based on what transpired yesterday in the United States. You know, on the eve of the 9/11, the United States was left reeling by the shocking assassination of a well-known activist, Charlie Kirk. Today also marks the 25th anniversary of the 9/11, a day that changed global security forever. But what does all of this mean for us here in our small island nation? If a country like the US, with its vast resources, intelligence systems, and security agencies, could not prevent this latest attack, what does that say about our own risk exposure? Let's take a closer look at the growing instability in neighboring Venezuela and ask whether our borders and security mechanisms are truly strong enough to protect us.
So much I think.
Right now, we are living under a state of emergency.
Surely I do have to.
Could it be tied to similar threats, perhaps even plotting attempts against ministers or high-ranking officials here at home?
It's putting more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build.
And my question to you members and listeners,
I say,
what do you feel secure? Are we doing enough to safeguard our borders and our leaders? Are we leaving ourselves open to dangers that we may not be ready for?
Together.
With a country like the United States, as I mentioned, who has so many resources, at their fingertip versus us.
For every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land.
I showed the video of
now is the time to come home and
Miss Michaela Pandey visited Cedros.
Instead of staying out there.
The boat that they are using at present to patrol the borders in Cedros. I could be wrong again, but to me it looked like a pirogue.
And production to build a strong and better nation. I say,
I myself sometimes are too minded of going on a pirogue.
So
that is just me.
Hand in hand,
without a safety vest and so forth.
Our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build.
You could imagine that this is what we are using to secure our borders. Are we really ready to deal with any serious attacks to our small island? Are we really in a position where we could say that, okay, yes, our borders are well protected? God forbid, if anything comes our way, we'll be able to deal with it. Are we in a position that we could really flex our muscles and say, yes, if you're coming, come, because we're ready. If persons really are plotting against a senior person, a dignitary, a minister, a high-profile individual, if persons are plotting against someone of that nature, do we have the proper security, proper resources to be able to eliminate a threat of that magnitude? And I ask the question again. Are we serious? Are we really serious? Are we ready? What are we doing? And I invite you guys again to be a part of the show. Share your views. 342-0081 466-5391. Let me also say good afternoon again, going out to all our members streaming us live via our website and also YouTube, Facebook. Good afternoon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You could also leave your comments, leave your view, via the message application. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Sorry for coming back. DJ Anderson, what about that law that is our president government in power that stand your ground? How far we reach on that? I mean, you on social media and things, man.
They said, I believe that they said before the end of the year, that should be ready to, I assume, to be debated into Parliament and to move forward with it, yeah?
Okay, so should I walk? My thing is, I stand in my ground and I wait dog way. Anyway, I just drop an email a little bit on the street. 919 FM. All right. Mr. IWER George, I want to thank you very much. Hey, DJ Anderson, on Facebook this morning, a person post up something, voice of favorite radio station. Boy, I was the oldest one who posted up the street 919 FM with DJ Anderson. Thank you, Evan.
All right, no problem. Thanks a lot to remember.
Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Hi, good afternoon, member.
Hey, DJ Anderson, listening to the program here still. But at the same time, applying on my phone for employment. But I really catch where you're asking. I mean, you put in the topic out there in the conversation, and you lead me back to think. You would have give the example about the situation with the U.S. person. From watching TVs and things, they ever often they mention Ronald Reagan. I think he was assassinated in a parade, and then they build movies around that, sniper movies and stuff. I just want to say for the record, I'm a regular plain Jane citizen, so I don't really have no knowledge about plotting or scheming. But once you just from using my brain, once you in a certain echelon of business, a certain welcoming politics, that's not a reality, So they would hear the term conspiracy theorists. Those things, I believe, not reality, So that's my contribution. So anybody out there who, for whatever reason, kind of thinking on that wavelength, first thing to do is, seek calm, seek peace and tranquility first. Take a couple breaths in, woosah, take a couple breaths out, drink some water, take a cool walk, So we should be all about peace and country and equality. That's the only words I know in my brain. A better country. I just looking for the employers in our country to operate fairly.
All right, thanks so much for your contribution, member.
Blessings, man. Yeah, blessings.
Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Caller, I understand what you're saying. I understand who you're referring to, but it wasn't Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan was an attempted assassination. A bodyguard saved him from his death. But I feel who you're really talking about with the parade was Kennedy. So, but don't get out. We just make them mistakes sometimes. It's all right. We understand. Mr. Speaker, my thing today is I listened to the opposition leader and in both talking last night, and apparently that they're apologizing to the nation for the misstep they made. Well, they can't catch you with that, you know. The last person catch you with that was Manning. When Manning lost the election, and he was going back for another election, you know, that make him win. He say, well, oh God, your partner make a mistake, or you go kill Patos for that. You know, them words make them get back in office. But that's a long time thing. We're not on that no more. What's now? The song like the campaigning. And the campaigning so weak. It ain't funny. All the petticoat showing, everything showing right now. As a matter of fact, let me put something out here right now. You see all them CPEP workers that gone home and the other set were gone home, I think yesterday or the before yesterday. Well, they're blaming it on the government that's in office now. It's not them to blame, it's all to blame. Because if all it was transparent, even they have no ghost gang and all these things, and because of this government in office now, seeing these things happening, they have no choice but to close it down and restructure it. And the people who suffer in faith is the one at the bottom. The one on the top don't ever suffer. The one at the bottom suffering. Because the one on the top, they home, they have things, they have money, they can feed a whole nation. But the one who suffer is the one at the bottom. So don't blame UNC for this situation. The PNM using this as a football, everything they're grabbing at. They had a flood the other day going on in the beatum with something with Wassa. Marva come out and talking one explanation from Palat and all. That's the game they play in the population, not on them thing no more. Even say this government in office now not perfect, we still give them a chance to make it right. Because all they in office 50-something years and all they can't get it right, even up to now, all they can't get it right. But I just feel sorry for Penelope boy because everybody like her, anything that she's saying, she have to say, but in the back of her mind, I know she don't mean them things, but she don't have a choice. You know, but as I say, we don't want PNM back in office again in case if UNC swing left, then we look part to party from now. Have a blessed evening, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution, member. You know, I think that, just for a side note, I think that they should put a law, or a law should be put in place that campaigning should only be done like the year before the election. You see right now, the new administration only in office like what? Like going into what, 5 months? Going into 6 months? However, really? Look. You're campaigning now and you still have a whole 5 years to go in. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
I'm on your co-host today. I agree with you, DJ Anderson. I agree. Campaigning done. We're looking for a solution. And DJ Anderson, great program, man. I haven't heard from Mr. Lao Holkata in a while.
I think he's around.
Mr. Lao Holkata. I haven't heard today also.
All right.
So, DJ Anderson, the Street 919 FM, I locked on and listening, and great program. And you know, people go look for the negativity, like send home 3-something URP. That wasn't. That was corruption and URP. Brett Anderson.
All right, okay. Thank you so much for your contribution. Yeah, man.
Production to build a strong and better nation. I say.
What people doing campaigning now, boy? Hi, good afternoon, member.
Yeah, man. Again, Dr. Anderson. You asked a question earlier. I didn't listen here, man. You asked a question. If it really have a democracy, you know that question you asked. You know what Ibrahim Tory say about that? He said we're not in a democracy, we're in a revolution. Yeah, I read a lot of things and them kind of things. So, and it's a fact because, according to you a while ago, democracy should go, well, how you say it, in the grave? Something like that?
It's already in the grave.
All saints.
Gotta light a candle. Yeah.
Yeah, because in truth, when you want to study about, the way people infringing on people's rights, even the International Human Rights Organization, where do they fall really in truth? When a place like Israel bombing Gaza, things that happening in the north, things that happening looking to happen right in, and not happening already, right in we Caribbean Sea, where are human rights and them? You know, a long time I'm calling to see if I could get in there, but you know, the frequency does go bad up here now sometimes. But the truth is that, and my brother now say something about the URP. I will tell you something as a brother Isabel. We look for that. We are the people who, on the end of it, we want to say, well, it was the last regime. We encourage it. We is the people who have in the ghost gang. Who have in the ghost gang? Not the government have in the ghost gang. We the people of the ground. Why we didn't tell the government? No, we don't want that. Instead of we tell the government, we encourage the corruption, my brother. We the people, I age, I'm like 67. I could tell you the truth about URP. From early o'clock, I could tell you how they run. All in this east-west corridor, mainly and thing too. The Indian machine now get a little, when they gain power, they get a little bit of URP and a little CPEP now. You understand? But it's we who encourage it. We encourage the corruption, my brother. You know, the third thing, we must talk the truth. The plenty of people doesn't want to talk the truth. They want to blame the government. Well, if the government put something for you to get a little piece of money, okay, they get that. But when you do it, you start to put all kind of ghost this and ghost that and ghost that. Eventually, when it gets spread, they must control it. I remember down in the Silas area when they had a big office down there. It's all kind of one fight used to go on to get work and to this and to that. What are we talking about? When we talk, we must talk the truth about what we are. When I ask to organize, that's why we don't want to organize. Because we don't know we can't organize, because we're selfish, we're greedy, we're disrespected, and look, people, we have to start to come together in ourselves, get inside of ourselves, and look in the mirror according to who it is that says so. Look in the mirror at our own self and change ourselves. Otherwise, we ain't going to get nowhere. Thank you, Dr. Anderson.
Thank you so much for your contribution, President.
Do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
I want to share a video with you all, and a video that I saw circulating as well.
That is the main foundation.
You know, since one of our members mentioned about the URP situation and so forth.
Come my brother, come my sister.
Now, to some, they might call this man, this particular man, a Obia man. Some might even go as far to say he could mention that because he already knew that probably that was part of their plan. They probably had the same plan that this current administration is doing. They might call this man a Obia man, a Sia man. Some might call him a man of knowledge. Some might even call him a man that wasn't there for a long time. He was there for a very short time. I want you guys to take in what this person, this individual had to say, and this had to be, I don't know, I could be wrong, but when I heard it, I was like, but wait now. I even tell myself, I said, but Anderson, but they hope, yeah.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
And remember, I told you this here tonight. First thing they will say, get rid of CPEP. Get rid of UR. Get rid of reforestation. All the contract workers in the government, get rid of them. If the UNC gets their way and they start with their bag of poison goodies, it is going to lead to a devaluation. If UNC wins,
all rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
And I played that. And let me make it abundantly clear to just add context. So let's just say that the election went in the direction of the PNM. What would have been done? Because as we see right now, the person that some would consider Obiaman a Siaman, he said that, and it's happening.
Come, let us sit and try to relate.
The question is, does the administration really have another choice?
Ever we must show discipline.
I think the administration seemed, because I think on the same campaign, I think I recall that the PNM would normally have a cookie, a broom, and say, you know, it's sweeping time or whatever. So probably the UNC, the current administration, they have the broom and them doing the sweeping and cleaning. I'm not sure. But apparently there is so many corruption in different aspects, whether it be CPEP, whether it be URP, whether it be the forestry. Apparently there's so much of corruption that is sweeping time. The PNM might write this song, but the UNC using it. Just as how the UNC sing everybody win, you know, when UNC win everybody wins. This is working UNC and their people might write it, but PNM people sing it too.
Have regard. Forget
I just had to put that out there. But yes,
and onward to progress
we see everything that is happening.
Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance.
Is it the shake-up? Is it the change that Trinidad and Tobago need?
A better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
So I'm gonna invite you guys to be a part of the show. 342-0081 466-5391. And you could also send your WhatsApp messages as well, yeah?
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show.
Let me say good afternoon again, going out to all our members locked on YouTube. Dr. Wakanda, I see you. Are they going to load up the Matic and secure the borders with a pirogue boat? Yeah, I would like to know. The question still remains, are we a nation of grass cutters? Ah, boy.
Come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Right now, while the grass is growing high, some citizens of Trinidad and Tobago just realized or just remembered they have a waka in the shed taking dust. So some people are actually doing cleanups for themselves and for their community. I think about a couple of weeks ago I would have highlighted as well that the
goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to
the persons within Palmas area, the community, they would have come together to clean up the Palmas Park because it was left, or I shouldn't say it was left, but because of what is going on with CPEP and so forth, it has, you know, the grass was overgrown and it was, you know, a bit polluted because, you know, we love to just throw bottles and throw plastic out our windows. We walk in, we have a snack, we eat it, we just throw it. You know some of us, right? We're just nasty. So they came together and cleaned up the park. Actually, today I saw a park in close to 500 in Chagonas. If anyone knows where the bridge is that links from Montrose to 500, there's a park right on the left hand side there. I saw that they were cutting the grass there and so forth. I am not, and normally have some Presticons and have like a swing and so forth there as well. It wasn't URP or anybody like that. I think it was a private person. I don't know if it's persons within the community, but I know it wasn't CPEP because, you know, normally they would have on a uniform and so forth, and I know exactly what is going on right now with them. But yeah, as I said, you know, a lot of persons, they just remembered, but hey, I have a waka in the inside, I wonder if it's working. So they pull it out and they try and they have. You all think this place easy? What are we doing, Trinidad and Tobago, to protect our citizens, our borders, our leaders? God forbid somebody decide that they want to assassinate someone here in Trinidad and Tobago, one of our politicians, one of our leaders. Do we have the kind of security to be able to identify, to be able to say, okay, we have heard murmurs, we have heard something that they plan to do X, Y, and Z, and we are going to make sure that that doesn't happen. And I mean, as I mentioned too, right now we are in a SOE. Under SOE, we have heard all the different claims of, you know, persons within or person behind the prison walls plotting against, it is alleged, ministers and so forth within Trinidad and Tobago. Now hear the thing, we have heard a lot, but we have never really gotten the shocker to the point of saying, yeah boy, it really happened, but we should never wait until that happens to do something.
Let us forget spite.
The most that anybody could really speak about,
come let us sit and try to relate.
It's the coup.
Because now more than ever we must show
that up to this day they're still looking for many answers, and many of the victims are still looking for answers.
To build a strong and better nation, I say That is
Dina Sitahal. We are still waiting for answers.
Oh, come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
Let that name sink in a bit, eh? Dina Sitahal. For you, for those that don't know, look up. See exactly what happened to her. Sometimes we just think that, you know, nah, that won't happen here. It could happen right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Or should I say it has already happened?
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard.
So before we, or should I say before we continue to jump for party,
and onward to progress we surely will. Because now,
just remember that all the election is done, campaigning done,
and production.
And after all the campaigning and after all the election, these persons that we elect into office, they work for us. They're supposed to be making sure and ensuring that we are protected, that we are secure.
This is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build.
In 2025, we still using a pirogue. To protect our borders. And mind you, if you saw the video, I don't know if you all would, if you all missed that part of it, but one of the personnel who was speaking to Miss Michaela Pandey would have said, the boat is not operational right now because it don't have gas. Hannah.
Surely I do have to spell them out.
What?
Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less.
You know what I remind me of?
Because now
that actually reminds me of, you know, and I don't know if it have persons who still do this up to this day. Persons who will put on a fancy watch because it bling in, you know, it have all the gloss, all the shining, it's shining. But you know what? It not working. The battery dead or something. But they know, they know that. But they're still putting it on every single day just because they want people to know that they have a watch. They bling in.
Build a nation together.
So we just have a pirogue there. It's not operational. But we just have it there because we want people to know that, okay, we have a pirogue, we have a boat there that mark Coast Guard. And before the fanatics start again to tell me about which party fault it is, note that this has been happening for years.
With the time to come home and do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
And I would say again, you see the campaigning thing?
Tolerance.
I think that this administration should put something in place.
Build a strong and better.
A law should pass that campaigning, anything to do with election, needs to be brought up within probably the year of the election or a year before the election.
Come my brother, come my sister.
But you see, for the first 3 years after that party has won, you see all this campaigning thing every week. You're all in front of the media to talk about the red, the white, the black, the different, the yellow, the green. Great is the whoever, and whoever win. Stop it. We need to work together. And that is not working together. That is working against each other. Because some of these ministers, or some of these persons who would have sit in office previously, yeah, nah, man. I don't know what happened, but their vocals, their keyboard their keyboard antics and experience, it's all up there because they have the most to say right now. Why does it always be like that though? When you're in a position, you know when to say everything. You have the time. But when you're in the office, what happens? It's because you all don't like to work together. Sometimes it takes somebody from the outside to see the mistakes that you're making to be able to give you that constructive criticism, to point it out to you so that you could do better. But no. We are listening to them. Well, do so don't like so, you know. So some of you all just need to hush. Hush. You have a few minutes, remember? Yeah, you actually have some seconds. You want to call back in the next hour, Chucky?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You guys, I'm getting ready to pay some bills. It's just about 6 minutes to the hour of 3 o'clock. And then we jump into our last and final hour, which is what is not a crime but should be considered a crime, yeah? As we continue to try our best to be law-abiding citizens to help to build this nation. This place we call Trinidad and Tobago, our home.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Are you searching for answers to life's questions? Those things that disturb and concern you the most? Why all the wickedness? Why the suffering in the world? Will it end? Who is responsible? Well, if so, join us right here on The Street 91.9 FM every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. with Brother Samuel Gooding and Roland White, where we open the Bible and find answers to all these things and more. For it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God.
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Light up your weekends at Vibes Nightclub, Tobago's hottest spot. 3 epic nights of music and energy await every Thursday. Karaoke Thursdays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Grab the mic, unleash your inner star, and sing all night. Beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and giveaways for the best singers. Every Friday, Limers Fridays. Kick off at 8 p.m. with free entry. Vibes with your crew and enjoy beers on special for $10, 2 Campari for $25, and 2 White Oak for $25. Every Saturday, Raw Saturdays. Everything goes, nothing but good vibes. Free entry and an all-star DJ cast to bring the vibes. Vibes Nightclub is where Tobago shines. Join us Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for music, fun, and unforgettable nights. Don't miss out. Your weekend starts at Vibes.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody say that.
KFC's. Chasing the crunch with TKR this CPL. And fans, we've got the only bucket worth catching. The KFC Boundary Bucket. 6 juicy pieces of chicken, 4 crispy tenders, and 4 of your favorite sides just for $139.95. Only on the KFC, TT app, or in-store kiosks. Whether you're liming with the crew or locked in for every over, the best way to take in the action is with KFC. Chase to crunch. Show your support for TKR and taste that victory. KFC. It's finger-licking good.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning on The Street 919 FM radio. Here my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamflo, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on The Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
Craving the golden perfection of homemade fry bakes without the fuss? Lion Brand Fry Bake Mix, in its convenient, easy-to-use pouch, makes it incredibly simple. Just add water and yeast, mix, and fry for crispy fried bakes that are ready in minutes. Perfect for a quick snack, our Fry Bake Mix helps you bring family and friends together around the table for a delicious meal. Share the flavor and create delicious memories with Lion Brand Fry Bake Mix. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
What are you doing? Big D, Big Fun,
KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause they don't know we wear the crown. It's a big deal. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we hold our vibe, and let we join together because KFC is life.
It's a big deal. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launch from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Achieve risen baked goods every time with Lion brand baking powder. Our convenient, easy-to-use pouch ensures freshness and makes measuring a breeze. From cakes to cookies, Lion brand baking powder is your secret ingredient for the best results. Imagine the smiles as you share your delicious homemade creations with family, friends, and neighbors. Baking is about more than just food. It's about creating memories. Choose Lion brand baking powder and bake up some sweet moments. Lion brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
All rise, all rise. The Street Council is now in session on the Street 919 FM. Your speakers of the House, Anderson and Hashim. Members, we invite you to be a part of the conversation. Please be mindful and remember our house rules. Be respectful. Keep your contribution under 3 minutes. This house is open to everyone.
Now the election back and I'll die away. In short, this is what I have to say. Let us forget fights and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline.
7 minutes past the hour, 3 o'clock.
And production.
Good afternoon again, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon to all our members locked on. Whether you're locked on
I say that is
our website or on YouTube, Facebook, good afternoon.
So come, let us work hand in hand.
Even if you're locked on our on your conventional radio, good afternoon going out to you guys as well.
Sister, and
the phone lines are open, yeah? So you guys are welcome to call. Tell me, what is not a crime but should be considered a crime? Or you could even share your views, give us your insight on our conversation today as well, yeah? Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome.
Yes, good afternoon, members.
Good afternoon.
So I just want to ask something about the crime. Recently, we have seen a several employment in the public sector, claiming that there was alleged corruption.
Right.
But, if we run an organization, and my organization has to perform no matter what, and I see that there are corruption, alleged corruption, then what I would have done was let the organization run and continue the investigation of corruption. I wouldn't suffer the employees because of the alleged corruption and shut down the organization. Therefore, it holds back production. It puts people at risk in terms of economic stress.
Right.
So this thing about you know, the alleged corruption and shutting down the companies, to me, it is a mismanagement and it doesn't make sense at all. It shows a level of low thinking and no vision whatsoever in terms of how you manage going forward. And by that saying is that I think they should rethink this thing. Because you don't shut down a company must run to earn its profits and pay its employees innocent ones. And the minors who are making it look bad should not, you know, say Peter Piper Paul and Paul they all. So I would just like to contribute on that. And to me, I think this is a crime by itself. So, yeah, take care.
All right, thank you so much for your contribution, member. Point taken, member. Because I myself know of some businesses. I know of a gas station in particular. They were dealing with a lot of their employees, their cashiers, pilfering. And they have not shut down the gas station, but found ways into trying to identify the culprits who are pilfering and either terminate them, calling the police, whatever. I have seen it happen in other places of, you know, other business places as well in the private sector, where, you know, you identify someone who might, you know, be trying to rip off the company, whatever the case may be, but they have never shut down the entire company just to get rid of a few. Because within an organization, as much as, yes, they say there may be a couple persons, well, collecting money on false pretense and so forth. Those are some of the allegations. But within it, there are persons who are honest workers, people who literally come out there, who really just want to just come there to earn, to take care of their families and so forth. And they are not into all the dramas. They are not all. They're not into the politics in the workplace. They just want to come. They come early, they do their job, they leave on time, and they pray and thank God for the job, and they come out the next day to work.
Because now,
what happened to those individuals? And I say the member has a point, eh?
And production.
But as it says, who is in the kitchen does feel it, eh?
I say,
who in the kitchen does know exactly what is going on. So is it that we giving the minister the benefit of the doubt that this was the only way, this was the last resort in dealing with this issue? Now, Ms. Amin, which is the Minister of Rural Development, she would have said that the state was losing money paying people for jobs they were not doing. There are persons who are employees only on paper who are receiving termination letters. So let me repeat that. There are persons who are employees only on paper who are receiving termination letters. Ask them what they were doing. Ask them how much days they worked. So based on what Ms. Amin is saying, it's only persons who literally their name has been on paper, only on paper, but they haven't done no work at all, are the ones that are getting termination letters. How they were able to identify that, I don't know. They would have done their investigation, and that's how they came up with this. So I'm gonna invite you guys to be a part of the show. 3420081 4665391. You could also send your WhatsApp voice notes as well. What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? So Dr. Wakanda is saying the government's financial difficulties appeared to be significant evidence by the reported lack of fuel for the border patrol pirogue boats. The situation clarifies why the current opposition, formerly the government, repeatedly questioned the UNC government regarding its sources of revenue. It is widely believed that the previous PNM administration exhausted the national funds.
Discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
You see, the PNM administration exhausts the funds so much that we don't even have our gas to put in the pirogue, right? To secure we borders.
Because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
While we watch persons within society, sometimes when you see them, they say, "No gosh, give me $10 and I need to put some gas in my car and whatever." And we watch them and judge them and say, "Look at you, you're not being responsible. Look, you don't have money. What you do with your money? Look, you're begging to, you're looking to borrow money to put gas in your car, whatever the case may be." We have a whole government. Somebody who's responsible for our purse, the country's purse.
For our country,
and it's looking like, you know, we in the same position, just like the grassroots man.
And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever,
you know, it have people who will literally see the light on E.
Tolerance,
they know they don't have gas, and they want to go Maracas and back and probably a south and shut down somewhere.
I say that is the main foundation. So
well, that not only happening to your neighbor or your friend or to you, you know. That literally happening to with our government too.
And let us build a nation together.
But I want to tell this new administration.
Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know
you all have an entire 5 years to clean up and to fix these issues that have been here with us for years.
Discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say,
please address these things.
Foundation. So
give our citizens of this lovely country
this is our land.
Some level of comfort,
and let us build a nation.
Some level of peace. Politicians, stop playing this game. Stop playing this game of just making promises. But as the Honorable Prime Minister said, and I always say, and I will always say it again, I'm holding her to it, you know.
Who going to live in a foreign land?
You see, once you do that evaluation with your ministers and you're getting bad a bad report,
instead of staying out there,
deal with them accordingly.
Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production.
Give them their walking papers and it's on to the next.
Strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation.
I personally don't care who it is, you know. I care about ensuring that the job is getting done.
Come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
Age, experience, who you love from who you don't love, your religion. No, that is not important. Could you get the job done? Could you help shape beautify Trinidad and Tobago? Members, what are some things that you consider a crime in Trinidad and Tobago? Call me, let me know. Let me check some of the members logged on YouTube. Let me see good afternoon going out to, is it OYI? I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. OYI? Good afternoon going out to you. I and Emma. Also good afternoon going out to you as well.
Let us forget spites and grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate. Because now, more than ever, we must show.
I think he or she is saying that what should be a crime is police not wearing body cams.
To build a strong and better nation, I say.
I agree. We hope that that is something that would definitely be addressed
Come, let us work hand in hand.
in the shortest.
This is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister.
In the shortest time possible.
Together.
Even though that the government just recently cancelled an order of 3,000 pieces, and I assume, well, based on their reasoning, is that they find it was too costly. Or I think it was close to about 25 million for 3,000 body cams. Now, we spoke about that earlier this week.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will.
I wait patiently to hear the budget for 2026.
Discipline.
I want to hear the figures, the sort of monies that would be going to different ministries, especially Ministry of National Security.
I say that is the main foundation.
Because we cannot be spending billions of TT dollars.
Because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation.
And things to protect our borders. It's toys in comparison to what other countries have, and in this 2025. Imagine in 2025, a year like this, a year after the 2020 vision and so forth.
The only way,
but it's very interesting, isn't it?
Is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
Also, another thing, every year,
that is the main foundation. So,
just before the rainy season, we will hear our ministers, whichever government, whichever minister that is responsible for rural development and works and so forth. They will come in front of our television and tell us all that they have planned, all the cleanups that they have done, and this and that will be, you know, put in place to alleviate flash flooding and blah blah blah. But yet every year we are still faced with the same areas being flooded.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian.
And instead the situation is addressed properly. All we do is blame each other.
It's the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance.
Now when I say each other, I'm talking about ministers. All they do is that they blame each other in the aspect of, well, it wasn't us, it was the next party. No, it's not us, it's that party, the current party. And they go back and forth.
Because this is our land.
And in reality,
my sister,
it's all of our responsibility and all of our problem. Because your friends, your neighbor, if it's not you, they contribute to our clog drains. All because they do not dispose of their rubbish properly. They drive in, they drinking a beverage, the beverage finished, they just pelt it out to the window. Nobody doesn't want to find a bin. You're going to throw something in the bin, but it had a little breeze same time you're going to throw it so it didn't go in the bin. You're not picking it up to throw it in the bin, and you're leaving it right there. Because you feel you are entitled. Trinidad and Tobago is yours. You own this country. That too should be considered a crime. And I always speak about persons who think that they're entitled. Hi, good afternoon, member.
Hey, DJ Anderson. So, the what is not a crime but should be a crime segment.
Yes.
And listening to you, I was totally on board with that. Littering should be a hefty crime one time, you know, for sure. But this might sound vague, but as I listening to you, and we have had the conversation here for a couple of weeks now, I think at this point, any action that could contribute negatively to another citizen or citizens should be a crime. You know, for example, some of the floods we see now could be as a result of persons who might be littering. You know, a lot of what we have seen in schools.
Yes.
Could be a product of bullying, harassment. And I think right now we just reached a step about, you know, trying to put an end to the physical interaction, but it's a step before that. Verbal bullying is also something to look at. And some persons who hearing this might be like, you're coming from a soft context. But sometimes and I don't have any children, you know. I just speaking objectively, because the appreciation for life, the appreciation for focus, you know, we praise our athletes, right? Right now we're celebrating CPL. We're celebrating our footballers. We're wishing them the best. But how do you reach that point? It takes a level of focus and commitment. And unless you have ever committed to something that you enjoy, that you're passionate about, you would not understand. You know? So, yeah, for real, and I'm sure you able to take a certain level of commitment into music and focus. So we really, steps are being put in place from the school level, as I analyze, and I just genuinely hope for more, so that, you know, persons could enjoy the type of life that they honestly work towards. That's my brief contribution.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. Yeah, man, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together.
You know, I'm just in an article here. Roti shop worker gunned down in Cheese Village. And this story happened about, it was literally updated about 28 minutes ago. A 31-year-old woman
remember the key to success
was murdered at her place of work.
Must have regard.
That happened today in Cheese Village.
We start to build, and onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting more effort and less play. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation.
So those numbers again are 3420081 4665391. Feel free to call in and let us know.
Come let us work hand in hand.
What is not a crime but should be considered a crime? You're also free to, you know, comment on our show, share your views as well.
Together.
nowhere in Trinidad and Tobago you could literally call a safe place. It could happen anywhere.
This also
anytime.
For every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline,
tolerance, and production
to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us put hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
So today I saw the police and them working with the records, and they put this vehicle on the record. They were going with it, but same time the officer saw somebody else park up on the same side that they shouldn't be parking on today. Now normally when they pull up on a vehicle, right, they just normally take the vehicle one time and go to the station. But the officer decided that he had one of those ticket system with him, so he decided to pull up one vehicle and give the other man a ticket at the same time, because they're working extra hard now. Remember, this is bonus. This is if you give a certain amount of ticket, you could get an award and so forth. So every officer is working extensively. They are working additional. Burning the candles at both ends. They wrecking a vehicle and giving you a ticket at the same time. Different persons, eh? Now the owners of the vehicle that was literally on the wrecker came up to the officer after a few minutes, and they were explaining to the officer that, you know, they didn't know whatever, and they are tourists. And you could hear them, you know, pleading that, you know, they didn't know, and, you know, they just came out to buy something to eat, blah, blah, blah. I tell you, another thing that a lot of officers do have is discretion. I could be wrong, but the officer, maybe I should probably look at having consideration in the aspect of the officer decided that, here what, I'm not putting back down the vehicle, but I could give you a drop at the police station where you could just pay your money one time and get back the vehicle. There was two of them, but the officer he only said that he could take one. So the other person had to find their way there, and they wasn't sure exactly how to get there anyways. But yeah. So my thing is, some of the officers that don't know that word called discretion, that should be considered a crime. At the end of the day, I know the law is the law. But sometimes, you know, you could use a little discretion, man. Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome.
Hey, Anderson. I was able to get back. Yeah, I say, I don't know if anybody ever talk about this, but if people selling goods, and when now something wrong, but you know, I don't have the parts for it, you know, or I don't have the replacement.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what to send it to go and get fixed.
Crime.
Yeah, because you're selling a product. Well, okay, we understand Amazon will give you could buy 10 and 20 and 30 and whatever. But come on, man, look for these spare parts, huh?
Agreed. Totally agree.
Yeah, but that happened to me twice. So that should be Bureau standards or whoever. What do you have to do better than that? Totally
agree. Yeah. Thanks to that truckie. That's a huge crime, nation. A huge crime. Person selling things within Trinidad and Tobago, they sell it. They hype about it. They're excited to sell you something. And the moment something goes wrong and you call them now for assistance, They don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to get the parts because they don't have the parts in stock. Then make it make sense. Crime.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now more than ever we must show discipline, tolerance and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
What is not a crime but should be considered a crime?
So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out.
Watching a CPL match,
cause you know as well as I do the only way,
with a bandwagonist, that should be considered a crime. They will frustrate you.
Because now
somebody who don't know anything about the game, and you watch, I'm talking about you watching multiple games with them, eh? You have watched multiple games with them, and they're still asking you
strong and better nation,
the basics.
That is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand.
Crime boy, crime.
Our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
I and MSC in there, the big earners for the police, they will get promoted. Yeah, the ones that giving you the tickets. I mean, if I was an officer, honestly, and I could really identify that it's two tourists, two visitors of our nation, and they probably honestly did not see the signage.
This also goes for every Trinbagonian.
Based on how they presented themselves and how they addressed the situation, I would listen and try my best and probably, you know, leave them with a warning, give them a stern warning and tell them, you know, and show them the signage too. You know, you all should definitely make sure and learn the signage, whatever. How long are you all here for, blah, blah, blah.
We must show.
But, I mean, that's me.
Discipline, tolerance, and production. To build.
But it's not easy, boy. It's not easy, not easy. Hi, good afternoon, member, welcome.
Yes, good evening.
Good afternoon.
You know what should be a crime?
What's that?
The same police who don't use the discretion, that should be a crime. And you know also what I find should be a crime?
What's that?
You see people buying cones and blocking car space in the whole of the city. That should be a crime. You know, even Spranger using that as a hustle right now.
Because you don't own the street.
Yeah, but only when somebody get killed, they go do something about it. Because I went to park already and couldn't get park and move one of them cones. And me and the store went up in a big argument, you know. And believe me, could I get dead that day. Only when somebody get a death, then they go see how serious them thing and them is. So that is a big crime. Have a blessed one.
Nice. Thanks so much for your contribution, member. So I'm seeing an article here as well that the Justice Minister in Venezuela, Cabello, has accused the Prime Minister, the Honorable Kamala Persad-Bissessar, of being responsible for the deaths of fishermen killed in a U.S. military strike in the Caribbean. And so now they're saying they're fishermen. They're saying that they are drug dealers. A lot of different allegations. My thing is, a thorough investigation should still be launched, because I think over last week into the weekend, I think that there were bodies. There was 2 bodies that has floated up and came to our shores, and it was alleged that it could have been the bodies of 2 persons that were on that said boat that was destroyed by America. But I think an investigation should be launched. But right now we don't have much evidence to really go with it. I understand the boat was blown up. Up to now, I'm not too sure, but some member might be able to correct me. I don't think that they found any drugs. I'm not too sure if they really made an attempt to even go to the side that they would have probably blown up the vessel to see if there's any drugs that would have probably sink. I'm not sure.
In short, this is what I have to
say. The body's washed up, but so far there is no drugs that has been washed up.
And grudges and concentrate. Come, let us sit and try to relate.
But I just asked for,
because now more than ever,
these persons who are responsible for the running of our country
and production
to have conversations with a level of respect.
I say that is the main foundation. So come, let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come, my brother, come, my sister, and let us build a nation together. Oh, yeah.
I saw persons start painting already and preparing their place
for our country. We must have regard
to celebrate Christmas and also Diwali.
Forget all your differences, let we start.
Yeah, some people start eating early. And so if you are one of them,
we surely will.
Good afternoon going out to you.
But now more than ever we must show discipline.
But I think for some of us, it's just in our DNA to just, hustle. We wait on the last day, Christmas Eve, to rush and do everything.
That is the main foundation.
We wait the day before Diwali.
Come, let us work hand in hand, because this is
it's just part of our DNA, I guess, yeah?
Come, my sister, and let us build a nation.
What is not a crime, but should be considered a crime? After 10 years of loyal, unwavering support for the UNC, being completely ignored now that they really in power. They're only giving contracts to PNM diehards, and it's a slap in the face to those of us who stood by them. What contract is that, boy? Because right now, I mean, we hearing about persons losing contracts. What contract is that?
Much of things that we need to see about.
Right now, it's cleaning up time.
Surely.
So I'm not sure what contract you missing out on. Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, I endorse your words. Now it's cleaning up time, man. Yeah, I would like to see. Well, I admire the UNC for that stand they take in trying to put a little clean up to URP and the seat there for. But I think it is something more wider than I think, and more deeper than I think, and more higher than I think. And I also think that it's not only the SITLIP and the URP, but also the police service and the teaching service and the fire service and most of the government subsidiaries. You see, it is in man. It is not in the seeker for the borough. Hospitals, teaching service, I think that it is all over. I am not accusing anyone. I am saying we of ourselves need to be more humane when it comes to productivity, to building of this nation, and think about being punctual, being regular, being persistent, holding the job that we like, and try to make this country a better place. Because it is less up to us. The government changing from the UNC to the PNN to the UNC, but we go and we leave the system the same, and we have to just adjust yourself. You ever hear them say, when you're in Rome, you have to do like the Romans? There is some company, factory, industries, or government subsidiaries, when you go in there, even though there is standing orders and instructions for you to work by, you have to follow well what the rest doing. You can't just go and work according to the book or what you know is what they taught you is right. You have to adjust yourself and you're asking a senior what it is you're supposed to do. When on pen and paper you learn what is the right thing and what you're supposed to do. So I encourage my people, especially African people, very, very get on a bicycle. I respect the man who patched the bicycle tube with the rim on the bicycle, and then the man who chose to take off the bicycle rim in order to fix the tube. Both of them trying to fix the tube. So my friends, at the end of the day, government have their role to play. I am right about this time. I will discuss because I'm seeing the will in the UNC to try and correct the wrong. But somebody will get a little squeeze. I could have been the one. But in order to make sacrifice, in order to make changes, sacrifice have to come.
Correct.
So let us see how it unfolds and how it goes. I feel in the meanwhile, we will complain and say, hey, no, and people and the small man and I think and the young men what feeling the hurt, but I hope those who upstairs in level 1 and level 2 is watching and saying, I wonder if it's me next. So let me check myself and look at punctuality and regularity and honesty and performance and all the rest of it. Okay, my friend, well, all right. I hope somebody catch up on the idea of trying to bring about lockdown and listening.
Thank you so much one time.
You guys and the program you all have been keeping.
Thanks,
all right?
Thanks one time. Thanks very much. So let me before we close off today, let me remind some of us, right, that even the rich man, some business person that you may know, or let me even go a little further. There are some persons who are listening now that could testify to this. Your employer, they're cheap. Your employer, they're mingy. No. Them always bowling. They always have a reason behind, why they, so much money. This, that, and the other.
Forget spikes and grudges and concentrate.
And I say that to say this.
Come, let us sit and try to relate.
Some of these people that you see bowling now and saying that how the administration wicked and whatever. And some of them are well taken care of.
To build a strong and better.
Some of them even get in and they wouldn't come and tell you they're getting in. They would sit down right there with you and say, nah, I'm not getting to. But they get in.
Come, let us walk hand in hand.
These people, some of them, they're very deceitful. They're very dishonest. We live amongst persons who are good hypocrites. You know? They get in their brown bag, their black bag under the table, easy. And they come in and tell you, yeah, them are doing nothing for the people. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, good afternoon, member. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Shack lady.
Yes, you're going home with this one. Your diet is not only what you eat. It's what you watch. What you listen to. What you read. The people you hang around. So be mindful of the things you put into your body, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And with that, my lovely members, our lovely listeners of the Street 919 FM and the Street Council, I leave you guys with that one. That one was powerful. So I think I could end the show with that one. Thank you, Shack lady. That more or less is on the same wave.
Let us forget fights and grudges.
As to what I was explaining to you all a while ago.
Come, let us sit.
So this is where I leave you guys as I make way for the third umpire. They're up next. Mr. Matheson, Ronaldo and the team. They are going to be here to take you guys straight to 7 p.m. as they analyze the current batting team and the fielding team. They would let you guys know who bowling, who pelting, who literally bowling and no ball. And trust and believe, there are plenty of them bowling no balls right now. They will also let you know what the score looking like. I see like somebody, for me, I seem like some persons almost get bowled out, but they was able to dig it out. So up next, the third umpire. You guys don't go a place. Enjoy the balance of your afternoon. I'm going to see you guys here tomorrow. Same time, same place, right here on the Street Council. Alright, you guys have a good one.
Forget all your differences, let we start to build.
You've got bills to pay. And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Wirewall, the best defense, high security, lower prices, polyester coating, no painting required, aesthetically pleasing, easy to maintain or replace. Contact us today. SRI Hardware, 50 Norfolk Street, Belmont. Contact us at 678-0864 or 3615859 or 678-2353 or 68-253-111. We keep you protected. Craving that authentic taste of the Caribbean but short on time? With Lion Brand Purr Lurie Mix. Now in its convenient, easy-to-use pouch, you can whip up a batch of fluffy, golden Purr Lurie in a flash. Just add water, mix, and fry. perfect for impromptu gatherings. Our Per Luri mix brings everyone together for a delicious moment. Share the flavor with friends and family, because good food and good company go hand in hand. Get your Lion Brand Per Luri mix today and make every moment a tasty celebration. Lion Brand, the power behind our great taste traditions.
Calling all choir. This is TNT's first gospel choir event of its kind. It's finally here. This is Divine Harmony. Choirs from all over the country will vie for over $250,000 in prizes. Semi-final round, the East-West Corridor, Saturday, September 20th, Central and South Trinidad, Saturday, September 27th, and Tobago, Saturday, October 4th. To register, call 719-9599. TNT, get ready. This is Divine Harmony.
Everybody sing it.
Cricket fans, it's time to smash hunger for 6. This CPL season, chase the crunch with KFC's. Boundary Bucket, 6 juicy pieces of chicken, 4 crispy tenders, and 4 mouth-watering sides just for $139.95. This offer is available via the KFC, TTT, AP, or in-store kiosks. So pad up, download the KFC TTT app, or click the kiosk to order today. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
ISUPK, Trinidad and Tobago, under command